Steve. This is a crafting table. The Nether. Chicken jockey.
You know, when it was first announced that they were making a Minecraft movie, let's just say I was not the biggest fan. Don't get me wrong, it's not because I don't like Minecraft or anything like that. Hell, I'm 23, I practically grew up on it. But you know, in all my years of living, when I sat back and thought about what a Minecraft movie could be, what the potential for a Minecraft movie could be, it always looked like this in my head and not like this. And I'm glad to know I wasn't the only one who felt this way, because boy, the reception around the first trailer was the funniest thing in the world. But then the movie released, and in all honesty, I had no intentions on number one, going see the movie, but then number two, making an actual video about it, and my first one in a while at that. I mean, would I make some money off it? Of course, but in all honesty, if I just covered everything for money, I wouldn't have missed an entire 2 months while Invincible Season 3 was airing. And when it came to the Minecraft movie, I didn't really know what to expect from it. Was it going to be a gag movie? Was it going to actually take itself serious? Were they attempting to create the greatest piece of fiction to ever come from the Minecraft universe? I mean, your guess was as good as mine. But then I stumbled across a clip of an interview of Jack Black promoting the movie, and it kind of made me rethink things.
I mean, I was surprised because I loved the trailer. I was like, oh, this is going to go over great. And, you know, there's always so many people that are sensitive to everything you put out there. But I love the movie, but now I'm like, I don't know, let's see what everyone else thinks, because I don't trust myself anymore.
And then I thought to myself, man, were we a little too harsh about that first trailer? Is this actually going to be an amazing movie? Well, after buying my tickets, my overpriced snacks, and sitting down for an hour and 40 minutes to watch it, I can confidently tell you no, this movie was a hot mess. And yet I still loved it. Like, I did not go into this movie with the highest of hopes, but this movie ended up being everything it needed to be one of the greatest viewing experiences I've ever had in a movie theater. Because objectively, the movie is just bad. Like, if I analyzed it from a writing perspective, there was just so many things to critique. But I promise you, while I was watching the movie, I didn't care about any of that because I was too busy laughing with the rest of the audience. This movie really feels like one big community meme, a really expensive one, but nonetheless a community meme. And the best part about it is the movie actually plays into it. I mean, it really just feels like the first 45 minutes of the movie is just Jack Black dropping Minecraft quotes.
Who are you?
I am Steve. Flint and Steve. The Nether.
And dude, it was like the entire time I was watching the movie, people were just screaming out from the audience, Flint and Steel, Ender Pearl. The whole theater felt like a brain rot session in the best way possible. But let's dive into the actual plot of the movie, and then we could talk about what it did well and what it didn't. So the movie starts off with Jack Black's character, who is Steve, like the actual Minecraft character. And like, if I'm being honest, other than marketing, I don't really know why he played Steve. Like, the way his character's set up in the movie, he could literally just be any person. Then we have Jason Momoa's character, who is a broke video game champion in desperate need of money, the two siblings that just moved into town and are trying to fit in, and this actor who is the somewhat parent figure of the movie. The four basically end up getting transported from the real world to the Minecraft universe, and now it's up to Jack Black's character to get them home. And yeah, if you've already guessed it, there isn't really much of a plot to this movie. Like, don't get me wrong, in no way was I bored when I was actually watching it, but reflecting on it now, there isn't really much that happened in this movie. Like, there were a lot of gags, fight scenes, explosions, but there weren't really any character arcs, no real big payoffs in terms of development, and definitely no complex plot lines. There was this funny B-plot about the principal of the school dating a villager, which in the moment was kind of funny because of how absurd it was, but did it really have any relevancy to the story? Not at all. This movie is definitely for people that are just coming to the theaters for vibes and not for something deep. And you know, honestly, I'm okay with that. Now look, surprisingly, I think this movie is actually pretty enjoyable, even if you've never played Minecraft before and wouldn't understand any of the references. I know when the trailer first came out, a lot of people were giving it hate because Jack Black was Steve and Jason Momoa was in a wig. But in all honesty, these two guys carried the entire movie throughout the entire runtime. I really wasn't expecting it, but together these two are actually pretty funny. Now, is it the most brilliant comedic duo that you'll ever find? Absolutely not. But they did bring that good old family friendly, corny type of comedy that is really just charming appealing in these type of movies. On top of that, the movie just looks way better than what I actually expected. I remember hating the way it looked when the first trailer dropped, but throughout the whole time I was actually watching the movie, I kind of thought to myself and said, hey, it kind of actually looks pretty cool. Now, there were a couple scenes where the green screen did look a little crazy, nothing that would take you out of the movie, but it was noticeable. But I think going into it already expecting it to look a certain type of way made the movie kinda more appealing on the eyes, because a lot of things in it did look pretty cool. The creepers looked pretty good. There was a scene where an Enderman was stalking the main boy character, and just the sound it was making, the way it was flashing on screen, it gave me so many flashbacks to when I used to play Minecraft. The actual structures made out of the Minecraft blocks looked amazing. Like, there were so many shots in this movie where if you took out the main characters, it literally looked like a screenshot from the games. And honestly, it just didn't really feel like a cheap cash grab like a lot of people were saying it was going to be. Obviously, this movie was still directly targeted towards kids, but I think they tried to make it enjoyable for fans of all ages, especially if you play Minecraft or have ever played Minecraft. And the Technoblade cameo, top tier. Now, the biggest critique I have towards this movie, and I kind of spoke on it a little bit before, is that it doesn't really have a strong plot. This is kind of the gift and curse with a lot of video game movies, where the video game itself might not actually have a plot, which means you can do whatever you want as far as a story, but that also means you have very little to go off of, so it's up to the creators and the writers to make a good story. And when it comes to the Minecraft movie, it's just a really generic get home from another world story, which on its own isn't necessarily a bad thing. But the way this movie goes about it is kind of weird, because even though I said earlier that not much really happens in this movie, when you're watching it, it feels like it's moving 100 miles per second, because a majority of it is just the characters moving from location to location to kind of show off the Minecraft world, running into creepers and zombies, running into villagers, running into enemy pigs. It's just kind of one thing after another, and the movie doesn't really take any time to just stay still and really develop anything for a long period of time. Like, we find out that the siblings in the movie moved to the new town because their mom died and that they don't have any other family members, but that's just never brought up again after the beginning of the movie. We don't learn how their mom died or anything else about them. Like, that was just the justification that the movie gave as to why they were by themselves and their parents weren't around. Or another example of not really developing was that Jason Momoa's character was looked at as a mentor figure to the boy main character in the movie, and there's a scene where they're supposed to be traveling to a mountain to find his sister, but Jason's character finds out that Steve has a ton of diamonds stashed somewhere, so he gets Steve to take him to the diamonds so that he could take it back to the real world. And when the young boy finds out that he was detoured from finding his sister because of this, he basically calls Jason's character selfish and gets into like a conflict with him. But I remember watching this in real time and just thinking, oh man, this conflict feels so forced. And then it was resolved like literally the next scene. And this isn't really much of a critique of the movie, but I did think it was an interesting portrayal of the Minecraft universe as someone who's played Minecraft before, because I never really looked at Minecraft as this whimsical world of happiness and creativity in the way that the movie portrays it. Obviously, you can build whatever you can think of inside of Minecraft, but I always looked at Minecraft as more mystical, with a beautiful atmosphere with secrets to uncover. And at times, Minecraft can feel creepy when you're low at health at night and you're getting chased by zombies. But the way it's portrayed in the movie, it's like Minecraft is this happy-go-lucky place unless you're in the Nether, which I never really got that feeling playing the game. But overall, I really don't regret going to see this movie. I think my one regret is that I didn't go see it opening night, because I feel like that's when all of the fans would have been in the theater where I was at, and it would have just been so much more funnier. To say this movie became one of the biggest memes on the internet, to see how successful it's been opening weekend is crazy, like actually mind-blowing. And I'm already seeing reports of Jack Black saying that there's a potential sequel in the mix, which I could definitely see. The movie definitely ended in a way where if they want to make another one, they could definitely do that, or if not, this movie could just be a one and done. And if they make another one, I guess I'll have to be there opening night. But let me know, what are your thoughts on the Minecraft movie? Have you seen it? Have you not? Are you planning on seeing it? I think if you just want to have fun and kill some time, this is definitely the movie to go see. And also, I'm back off hiatus and we have things to talk about. I have a Has Been Hotel video in the works, an Epic the Musical video, and we got to talk about the current state of animation, because boy, AI is making me lose my mind. But all that will be coming soon, and until then, it's been your boy Corin, and I'm off this.